Welcome back to the Grass is Greener series. If you're new here, hi, I'm Amy.
Hey, I'm Jenny. In this series, we wanted to show our lives in parallel to each other, inspired by this saying. The grass isn't necessarily greener on the other side, it's greener where you water it.
Good morning. My face is a little puffy right now because I literally just woke up and I feel like my hair is a little crazy, but I have a meeting in 5 minutes at 8:30, so I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna try to pull myself together as a human. I got these AirPod Maxes, Amazon Prime Day. I'm gonna test it out today to see if I like it and decide if I'm gonna keep it or not. Oh my god.
I don't know if this is happening at like a larger scale. If there's like a repository, maybe we could create one first within our group. Interesting taking the different learnings and what can be applied and then what's more like a regional nuance. Bye. Day is flying. I just finished my team meeting. These reorgs are coming out of some pretty like tough situations with the layoffs and just different things like that. So there is a little bit of tension because when changes happen, you see the immediate things, which is like what you're losing. It just takes time to transition and to see and experience the gains coming out of the changes too. So it's just been like a little bit of a tough few weeks, months.
I wish I had the same delusion that I do when I was two and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Yeah,
So I'm back from the gym feeling more alive, and I'm sure I'm not alone in saying this, but 2024 has been such a great year for hip-hop. First Kendrick and now Eminem with his new album coming out last week, and I've just been like listening to it non-stop. The past few weeks I've been definitely in more of a slump because of like various setbacks that happened, and I want to be able to say that I went down fighting, that I gave it my best fucking shot. I'm definitely feeling a bit more reinvigorated compared to the last week or so. For those of you who haven't listened to his album, make sure to listen to it in order, very important. But anyway, I'm going to spend the next few hours working on a grant. For those of you who have followed the series, I also applied to a different grant, did not get that one. So I'm applying to another one and hopefully we'll finish it up by today. I'm gonna spend the next few hours writing.
I'm gonna dilute my coffee. I think it's a little too strong for me right now. Today's like especially a little bit crazier because I got called in for jury duty this week and I was almost assigned to a 70-day case, which is so crazy to me. I had to take some time off the week to go to the like selection process, so a lot of my meetings got moved to today. I've not been able to open this. I am like obsessed with this meal. I eat it every day for breakfast.
So good and so healthy for you.
So I think with a lot of my projects, it's pretty complex and my job is to really simplify the solution. One of my stakeholders that I work with on another project, she knows somebody who has that expertise that I need to just make sure that everything is like checking out. Kind of been the missing piece in this project is that like I just haven't been able to validate it with anybody. I've reached out to like 3 different people about it already and they just weren't the right points of contact for that. So I'm hoping this next one is. This is why it's so important to just be building the right relationships with people at work. Just to make sure I'm making the most productive use of our time, I'm going to put together just a 1-pager on what the methodology is and like just like the top line questions. I need them to validate for me. I'm gonna be doing that today, and then I have a few connects later today that are with my other project work stream, and to pull together that slide.
Oh my god, I'm sending out this newsletter and I already sent it out to like the first batch of people, but I'm trying to use Beehive and it is fucking confused.
It's so funny.
I literally just like went around in circles for like the past hour.
Oh
And this
my
is
gosh. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
okay. I'm gonna shoot myself.
Currently 3 p.m. It's been a few hours and I've just been chugging along on this grant and it will probably take me the better half of today. But I actually got a really good suggestion from a friend on how to approach this grant. And it was because I was telling her about like why I enjoy weightlifting so much and how it makes me feel. And she was like, hey, what is it called when you do so many reps until you can't do it anymore? And I was like, failure. And she said, what if you apply that same concept towards tasks that you've been putting off, like this grant? And I was like, you know what, that's actually a really good idea. So with that in mind, my goal today is to get it fucking done, no matter what it takes. Send it off to my editor before I submit it for real, because I want to stop thinking about it. I want to stop seeing it on my task list. So yeah, I'll check back in a few hours.
I was heads down this whole time working on that deck, and I was actually able to make some pretty good headway. So I've gotten to the point where I've organized the data, and now I'm just trying to make it look pretty on my slide. But I have a meeting right now. This is for a completely different work stream. This is the one where I'm working with a completely net new stakeholder, but the fun part of it is that I actually get to work with one of my friends on my team who I usually never get to work with because we don't have a lot of synergies between our categories. I'm about to hop into this meeting with her, so yeah. Hi, I know I got these headphones, but I'm like testing it out. I got it for Prime Day. I like how they look, but I don't know like if they're too heavy or not. The hard part is that I don't know if the data is super robust. So I think long story short, we can't really use this, but maybe we could use it as a starting point. And then the good news is it sounds like you already have the template that we can use. So thank you for that. I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna eat a few cherries. Today has been all over the place. I'm almost about done with that one pager I'm trying to pull together. I actually think I need like a little bit of more analytical support. So in my one-on-one later today, I'm gonna ask my manager if that's a resource they can give to me. My brain's like all over. Shoyamme. It is around 6 now. I was able to show the slide to my manager. She really liked it. It's just like a reminder to myself that it's always easier to have something for people to react to make the most productive use of time. We were also able to catch up like on a more personal note. It is nice to talk about things sometimes that aren't totally work related, just adds like more of a human element to work, especially with everything going on. I just realized everything is kind of pink. I did my nails recently, so my nails are pink, my cup is pink, and this is pink. Actually, it's a guava. I really can't tell color that well, but it's the color of the day. I made plans, which I might just stick it out through in the sweater because it's made it all day with me so far. Have a good night.
Hello magazine this morning, they mentioned nothing.
Well, maybe they're just trying to be...
Well, that's kind of a bummer.
Why? It this way. It's out. We don't have to worry about it. We can just go. Just gonna be going to these town things.
I just finished my dinner.
I was about Thank you for coming. Just help yourself to diapers.
What is your problem?
Joshua, did you do any research before coming?
No.
He didn't even know he was gonna stay Long Beach today.
What?
I thought we were going to UCLA today.
I just looked up must-do things at my sore throat is like getting rapidly worse. So I just like ordered some ginger, Dayquil and everything. I'm gonna make some ginger honey lemon tea and hopefully it gets better. It is currently around 8 and I just took some Dayquil, got my little ginger lemon tea, and I'm like 80% there with the Gran. I'm gonna try to spend a very focused hour and hopefully I can kind of like bang it out and just like head to bed because I don't feel that well.
Need to take a break.